Have you ever seen a pink lake? Let's journey to Senegal, where a true wonder of the world awaits us. Known as Lake Retba or Lac Rose, this body of water is one of the few naturally occurring pink lakes on our planet. Its distinctive pink hue is not an artist's eccentric creation or a trick of the light, but a spectacle of nature's own design. Imagine a lake not blue or green, but blushing with a soft rosy glow. This intriguing color is the result of a unique combination of high salt concentration and a special type of microorganism that thrives in such a salty environment. Depending on the time of day and year, this color can intensify, creating a mesmerizing palette ranging from a subtle blush to a vibrant flamingo pink. But how did this lake end up pink? Let's dive into the science behind this fascinating phenomenon. The color of the pink lake is not a trick of the light or some sort of chemical pollution. Instead, it's a fascinating showcase of Mother Nature's science lab. This pink hue is actually a result of the lake's high salt concentration, which is sometimes comparable to that of the Dead Sea. This salty environment becomes the perfect home for a particular type of microorganism, the Dunaliella salina algae. This algae is pretty special. As it goes about its photosynthesis process, it produces a red pigment. Combine this pigment with the reflection of the sunlight bouncing off the water's surface, and voila! You get the pink lake's iconic blush. But the lake's story doesn't end with its color. The same salt concentration that gives the lake its hue also fosters a unique ecosystem. So it's not just about the color. The pink lake is also a haven for a unique ecosystem. Despite its extreme saline environment, the pink lake is home to a surprising array of wildlife. The lake's highly concentrated salt levels have created a haven for salt-loving microorganisms, which in turn attract a diverse assortment of bird species. Flamingos, pelicans, and other avian residents flock to the lake, feasting on the algae and brine shrimp that thrive in this saline wonderland. But it's not just the birds that have adapted to these conditions. People too have found ways to coexist with the lake's harsh environment. For generations, local communities have harvested the lake's salt, a tradition as old as the lake itself. The salt, rich in minerals, has become a major source of income for these communities, shaping their way of life and culture. These unique creatures and the people who depend on the lake for their livelihoods are all part of the Pink Lake's unique story. The Pink Lake is a valuable ecological and cultural resource, but it's also under threat. The Pink Lake, a saline marvel, is facing challenges that could tarnish its vibrant hue and disturb its unique ecosystem. Climate change, the invisible villain, is causing severe fluctuations in weather patterns. This can lead to increased evaporation rates, potentially altering the lake's salinity and consequently its pink color. Human activity is another significant threat. Overexploitation of lake resources, pollution, and encroachment of nearby settlements can disrupt the balance of this delicate ecosystem. Preserving the Pink Lake is not just about maintaining its aesthetic appeal. It's about safeguarding a unique ecosystem, a habitat for specialized wildlife, and a source of livelihood for local communities. It's about passing on the legacy of this extraordinary natural phenomenon to future generations. Efforts are underway to protect and conserve this saline marvel, but it's a shared responsibility that requires our collective action. The Pink Lake is a reminder of the wonders nature can create and the responsibility we have to protect them.